Welcome to our channel. Don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe. Edo Tribunal, John Mayaki'S reckless commentaries undermine judicial integrity. John Mayaki's recent commentary on the Edo State governorship election petition represent a shocking affront to the sanctity of the judicial process, with unwarranted hubris and a brazen disregard for due process. Mayaki has appointed himself a public adjudicator, making sweeping pronouncements on the case still under trial. Tribunal review by dismissing the petitioner's evidence as worthless and watery, and confidently predicting they will labor in vain. Mayaki is not merely airing an opinion, he is actively undermining the integrity of the judiciary and the principle of fair hearing. His remarks, amplified through social media and public platforms, are not only premature but also prejudicial. Such statements, cloaked in arrogance, cast a dangerous shadow over the tribunal's proceedings. They will threaten to influence public perception and erode confidence in the impartiality of the honorable justices overseeing the case. The rule of law demands that every case can be judged solely on its merits within the confines of the courtroom, not in the court of the public opinion shaped by reckless commentators. Mayaki's action established a troubling precedent by dismissing the petitioner's evidence with contempt. It disrespects not only the tribunal but also the legal practitioners who have worked diligently to present their cases. The judiciary is a cornerstone of democracy, not a platform for theatrics or grandstanding. Mayaki's behavior, which appears motivated by partisan loyalty and self-promotion, demands swift and unequivocal condemnation. It is vital that the chairman of the Edo Governorship Election Tribunal, Justice Wilfred Kpochi, takes decisive action. Justice Kpochi should issue a stern warning to Mayaki and by extension the Edo State chapter of the All Progressive Congress (APC), whose interest is inflammatory remarks seem designed to serve. Mayaki must be reminded that his role is not to preempt the tribunal's judgment but to respect the process and allow the evidence to speak for itself. The courtroom is a sacred place where justice is pursued with integrity, free from the external noise of uninformed opinions and partisan biases. Mayaki's audacious commentaries are more than just an individual missteps. They are a disservice to democracy and a direct attack on the credibility of the judiciary. If left unchecked, his words could embolden others to treat the judicial process with similar contempt, thereby weakening public trust in one of the nation's most vital institutions. The call to action is clear. All stakeholders must unite by rejecting this egregious behavior. Respect for the courts and adherence to due process are non-negotiable pillars of our democracy. By holding Mayaki accountable and demanding decorum in public discourse, we uphold the rule of law and protect the integrity of our judicial system. Agbonibare Emmanuel Doni is the one that is writing from Edo State, an indigene of Edo State from Benin City. Our democracy has matured to a point that a Mr. Mayaki, who is an APC apologist, should know the right thing. Should know that at this junction, whenever cases are called to the court of law, as soon as cases are before the tribunal, nobody is expected to do any public adjudication over the matter. There is a limited chance of even speaking about it, since there is a limit to which one can say anything, and but to just leave it for the decision of the court of law. It is expected that Mr. Mayaki should be civil enough to know the right thing. He shouldn't allow himself to be cloaked with sentiment and be clouded with party loyalty. At this level, he shouldn't force the court to issue a warrant on him, because at this point in time he's just going to undermine the chances of his party, thinking he is trying to rubbish or influence the judicial processes or the judgment that's going to be made by the justices. They don't take their decision from what anybody says. They don't, do anything based on the court of public opinion. In fact, justice is fair. Yes, before justice there is egalitarianism and equality, and therefore and justice doesn't know anybody, whether it's his mother or father or sibling. Is going to make judgment according to the facts and evidences that are placed before it. So therefore, Mr. Mayaki should understand the game better. He shouldn't go through that route knowing fully well that trying to do that will undermine the chances of his own party. That's very, very important. Two, he may create a loophole such that the opponent can decide to sue him or to report him even to the justices or the judges. Thereby, they may have to summon him and then give him a necessary warning. He should let everybody keep their fingers crossed. Let everyone continue to present their cases, and then the defense counsel too, they should also go and prepare a strong defense that they may probably have to use in order to counter some of the so-called allegations that are raised and with the evidences by the opposition. This is very, very important, better than the child's play style of using media trial on a case that is already legally because the courts of law. If that has been the situation, I think Mr. Mayaki should know the right thing. And peradventure he has forgotten, of course, someone should sit him down and run him through the necessary process so that he will not undermine the chances of his party. We are still keeping our fingers crossed to know the outcome of the tribunal. Don't forget to like, to share, and to subscribe to our channel